So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. We're of course playing with the Anbennar fancy mod as Zokka. And we are, well, we've once again lost Exacerbin, but what am I gonna do about that, right? What am I gonna do about that? At the moment we're gonna try to get it back, obviously, but I'm not super desperate for it. We have a bunch of unrest, or was it devastation? I think it was unrest. Well, either way, it's not good to lose the demon thingy, but to be honest, he literally only was like 50 years old. Oh. Pamphlets spread around Bulva and the Divinhal like wildfire. The claims printed there more inflammatory than the hottest embers. Surael, or some say Surael, the last remaining god of the Bulvari pantheon, is dead. Published by the remnants of the Order of the Judges, the printings detail the recent devouring of Sarnagir, the legendary phoenix of Bulva. By Zokka, alongside the failure of the forces of the light to deter the encroaching Zokka and the massive loss of territories held by the various dominations of the Sun Cult. Town criers as far as the Empire of Anbennar shout the words from the rooftops. Surael is dead. In addition to the rapidly spreading pamphlets, a radical group of apprentice mages from Kalmar Sehor, scholar slaves totally devoted to Zokka's cause, demonstrate a rare willingness to work alongside their technical owners, planning and carrying out what is likely to be the largest mass sacrifice ever held on Halan. Thousands of Sun Cult worshippers, imprisoned and enslaved for years after resisting conversion to the Xerxes cult, were tied to grand pyres constructed across Bulva, lit in unison. The light of the Hellfire was seen on the horizon as far away as Verne, and the painted, desperate screams of the now deceased were allegedly heard from the Tianlu to the tip of the Dragon Coast. The shock and horror of the mass sacrifice, known to the masses as the Rose of Surael, has reverberated through Halkan, with many now struggling to feel safe in their homes. Others demand answers and guidance from their religious leaders, most of whom are just shocked as their congregation. All the while, the questions of the Pack Lord of Lords and Mistresses' true intentions remain murky. Was it a bid for total religious unity, or more concerningly, a message for those that continue to resist the Xerxes cult's call, that they could be next? See, this is what I kind of like. This is what I kind of missed in the Masked Butcher. I really didn't feel like we were like that big of a problem for the rest of the world. This is a problem for the rest of the world. This is clearly telling me, hey, look what kind of fucked up stuff you're doing and how the world is kind of looking at it. Alright, we get 50 demonic power, which is fantastic. We just lost it. All countries following the Sun Cult get a bunch of penalties. Our own province following the Sun Cult loses one if each development gets... Okay, yeah, that's not much left. And we immediately get a stability boost. Thank you. Don't really need it, but I'll take it. So we got 50. I guess we don't need much more to get to the thingy. I will see how much we can do, to be honest. We do have this extra loss at the moment. Or we don't. I lied. We do still gain, right? Yeah, we still gain. We get 2.5 at the moment, which is quite crazy. So we're still kind of increasing that value. Krafanor, you are probably fairly sad at the moment. You're not really sad. Well, murder this then. You're on medium. I mean, you also have a bunch of war score. Let me just quickly cancel your alliance with Akasik, and I think that's basically it. Nafalair of the Tunga is not gonna matter because they're gonna be dead. Gistan, that's all not gonna matter. No, you know what? I might also just take the money from you because screw you. The corruption is nearly done, so we don't need to care too much about that anymore. Can we get to Silverforge? We can't. That's a bit of a problem because, well, we need to get the thingy in. The conquering. Oh, there of the turning itself falls. You guys can just move about and wait here, while these guys try to conquer your armies. You're trying to go this way. We are gonna chase. Let's make sure that we take that when it comes around. We still need to get the thingy in, the innovativeness. I want that. Lovely. Let's keep eating. I mean, we're at 88, like we're basically done. Alright, after Tunga. This should be doable in one war, right? We do get enough a reduction. Full annexation, 61. I mean, we need to be careful because we are getting closer towards the Empire, and, well, they might say something about what we're doing. Well, but for now, burn. 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 We don't want to waste points, as always. It's 6,000, 6,000. It doesn't say 6,000 at all. I just said that number because my brain. Okay, there we go. We're gonna start doing this. We don't need to def anything. I mean, no, wait, we need to def something. Right. What am I talking about? Amsaria and Zokka. Zokka needs to get defed up, and Ansadim Sudan, which is Ansadim. I said it correctly, but I then ignored what I just said. Oh, that's very specific. We also already assigned Fangno, so yeah, that's alright. I need 25 development and a temple. You don't have a temple, let me just quickly fix that. Oh god, you all need so much Diplo. Also this one. You're also already part of a cult. Let's get you up there. You know what, we're gonna do a little bit more. I mean, to be honest, admin deving is not that bad for us, really. Let's remember that. We do gain a decent thingy from it. We get like a bunch of modifiers. Okay, this is gonna have it on its own. Where was I? Burning the things down, right? So, you. Bunch of horde unity yet. Okay, so then next thing is gonna be against Glafanor, which is gonna involve, yeah, a few things. EU4, 1, 2. Time to go back down here again, because we have more to do. We did not gain anything here yet, but we can increase the army size. Corruption should be, yeah, should be gone soon enough. You guys, right, you don't need to be over here. You can also come around. So Akasik, this stuff you also need to conquer along. The good thing is we can ignore this. I actually like that a lot. The rampart here is also nearly finished. We just need to continue with this. So, of course we're not gonna click anything here. We're just gonna burn things down again. That's how we do things. Oh, your land force limit? I'm not picking you. I'm picking this guy. Oh, we actually overextended. Alright. No, not the statesman. Oh wait, that was really a shit guy. These guys are still not happy. Yeah, like I said, we do need to do a little bit more work. This still can go up, right? Yeah, a little bit. Not like it's gonna just fix it. Right, we do need to get rid of rebels again. There we go. Neology. Words can be created where none exist. The word adjusts to make room for them. I like this logic. It is kinder than the cycle of consumption and growth. I'm not sure if my father realizes that it's simply a form of creation, taken loosely. To teach a conquering language by inventing it as you go, a dialect many cannot speak, but answer to nonetheless. The rule is to rewrite, to take the story of the world and make it your own. History is written by the victor after all. So, we will discover Serpent Gift and East Forbidden Plains, and learning the words. Glimmer squints against the wind. We thought they might have been roads until we drew them out. The centaurs seemed to see them as a method of communication that much is obvious. Between themselves and whatever their god is. Jansa says nothing. He tries again. We don't have to understand the faith itself, it won't last long anyway. Just a language. It already reacts to Felflame and we speak Felflame well. We can't learn to speak from fire. Jansa scoffs, Grimmer shakes his head, half smiling. Then what's the point of a pyre? Those flames mean reverence, not ruin. His fellow leader bears her fangs. A flame that doesn't kill is cold. They pause, Grimmer breaks the silence. There's a moment before the fire catches. The hush, the tension, that's the sacred part. Not the burning necessarily, but the change. The becoming. Jansa barks out a laugh. The easy way out. Change happens whether you want it or not. Something that endures is greater. A flame that doesn't die even against the howling wind. The old rituals then, Grima raises a brow. You'd have the whole pack learn the same words. Even the ones who, let's face it, still dream of their false gods. They'll chant what we tell them to, until they realize the truth, until they forget anything else. That isn't faith. Jansa grins, shrugging. The outcome's the same. Grima doesn't answer, but his eyes return to the copied glyphs, oddly elegant for something carved by hoofs. These are messages for the sky that much is obvious. What are we going to say? Jansa's tail lashes. That he's coming. Grima smiles, part admiring, part worried. New Kararia State Privilege will be unlocked. -3 for the Kalmaser and 3 counterpart privileges for the Kasmaner. The Kalmaser sub-privileges are mutually exclusive with the When 2 privileges at the same time gains a favor. Once granted, these privileges cannot be revoked. Oh. And of course, Empowered Invocation. This is every time a new text, right? Once an old sowed seed in soil soaked red. Nanaya was her name, master of the garden. She came from the south as a storm, steel in her hand and fire in her eyes, seeking vengeance for an unknown crime. She returned with fury. The Golden Queendom were raised, their claims over her blood extinguished. The Satsur knelt before her. Kingdoms fell one by one, and from her ashes she forged the crown of Xutivet. And fire, of course, attracts shadow. Waruk found her, the whisperer of truths, or perhaps she found him. Her sword hand gave way to sorcery, and her empire bloomed with its new infernal roots. The rise of her ascension was paid in blood. Nanaya became the 5th. The red was brighter than any who became before her, except perhaps for the 1st. Then she met the Phoenix. The hair broke her before Blasan, her garden scattered to the wind, withering in the blaze of a false flame. For the higher we climb, the further we fall, unless of course we can soar. Whence shall her lesson be learned? Alright. So I think the rest of these don't matter too much. So it's just gonna take something. But we get new privileges. We already are fairly full, but I think I have not really done any of these. the other privileges, so let's see. Okay. This one. Light Empires will not reduce a province's development, may target their subcult provinces and will convert target other subcultures to cult. The Gea Berserk Great Project will not change a province's culture or grant a negative modifier. Missionary strength. No? Like, literally, this is literally what I want to do. I want to change everything. So yeah, these guys are all about keeping the cultures around. These about, like, just get rid of them. Will not change the province's culture or grant a negative modifier and missionary strength. So basically, this just says the Great Project doesn't do shit, right? I mean, we don't lose development. I guess that's in there. Initiating local cults increases the tax development of all provinces by 1 and grant local development cost reduction. Okay, that's interesting. And converting a province to such a cult grants 1% demonic power. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, let's see what you have to offer in turn. I don't have actually much space here. I don't think that this is worth it still. Force unity of faith, we do, we might need to get rid of something. But for that you need to become more happy, and that takes a moment. Alright, what do we have? I feel like they are gonna be they should also be very potent, right? Eternal Fellflame. Lighting the Pyres grants corporation cost reduction and of extension impact modifier for 5 years. That's not bad. Initiating local cults reduces the separatism by 5 years in all provinces in the area. Does this make sense? We cannot initiate a local cult if they have the wrong culture. Wait, am I dumb? So, I guess this only helps me if I want to turn accepted cultures into my culture. But why would I then do it in the first place? And the thing is, like, this feels like really convoluted. Oh, this also gives more? demonic power, but it also makes us lose a bunch of points. That makes no sense. This says basically we need to constantly be conquering. But we also lose devotion. I don't want that. No, I don't like this at all. I like this one here, core creation cost reduction. And extension impact if we light the pyres. That is, yeah, acceptable. These two seem weird. Or not right. Instead we're gonna, of course, do this. I guess we do want the favor. Oh, wait, is the favor worth more here? What does the favor do when you have it? Gives me more missionaries. It's not really necessary, is it? Oh, this gives max. Oh, okay, we're not here. I mean, I might just do this one here. Oh wait, what was the other one? I think that one was that. Oh yeah, this improves the. Oh no, this is too good. Both of these are too good. Nah, we're gonna do both of these. Screw it. That also gives. That should give a favor, like I said. I will see. All right, but we have that in. Fantastic. This one was still just def up. And this one is the. Yeah, we have this now. We just need to build a mage tower in Gilgalis and put dudes there. Let's put dudes there. So it was Gilgalis and the harpy big one. Where is it? Isn't it around here? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I am blind. You are correct. Right, let's rival null, I guess, so that they know what I'm on about. Let's go. Okay, but we were still looking at this as well. 10 integration of elves, I don't care. There is just some points, lovely. Alright. I guess, yeah, this one is gonna be the thing. Busila is also part of this. It's gonna probably be our boats are gonna be broken. Oh. Also be it. Oh, Kavodia is just gonna eat you up. Oh, well, I guess it makes the war against Grafano a lot easier. Good. So. I don't have a demonic invasion, sadly enough. I guess we'll just... I just do evil stuff. Alright. You guys just keep moving on. I just need the troops here. You are gonna go to Gilgalis, you're gonna go here. And we'll see what this offers us. So. Gilgalis owned by Zokka. Oh wait, we need to wait for the mage tower. Yes, that was also a part of this. I'm just a little bit silly. Alright. That's your job. Okay, they're sieging down a little bit of stuff over here. Yeah, I probably cannot fight them on the water. That makes no sense. Oh, and you are blocked. Okay, then we'll just wait. No, wait. Hold on a second. Oh, are we bordering the command? How cute. How quaint. I might need to build up my armies actually now at this point, so they don't see like, oh, these guys are just beatable. Is it because of the Jade Mines? It's because of the Jade Mines, right? Oh no, this is Chain Grasper. Yeah, you're definitely stronger than I am. At least numbers-wise. I need to kind of catch up. I need to catch up. We're still waiting for this, right? Yeah. I mean, with the racing, I clearly get far more money than I get I get far more points than I need, in a certain sense. Alright, you deal with that. They're probably gonna come over here. I'm gonna just quickly put the army here, so I don't get annoyed. Or we're just gonna move you here instead. Alright, we have a bunch of guys. I guess we'll have to wait a little bit with that mage tower. Actually, you do this and then you come back here. I just also like to troll refugees and stuff like that. It's just like, oh sure, why not? I'll take it. I'll take the prestige here. We still want points, obviously. Oh, there we go, light the pyres. No culture conversion this time. Alright. Oh, there's a guy over here as well. Lovely, just punch through. You're doing quite well. I'm not sure why these guys are so greedily standing right next to me. I feel like that's a bit brave. Oh well. You just quickly remove them. Prasani. You know, you guys could... Okay, there we go. There they now actually do something. I was like, why are you not doing anything for me? Vessels. What do you have here around? Alright, you guys are done. Lovely. That means you can start moving down. I guess we're gonna actually send you down all the way already. Kill the guys. You come over here. At the moment we are missing on that, so I'm not gonna do not much more. Okay, just kill these guys. And you just enjoy this. There's a bunch of stuff to occupy. We'll see how much that is. So, skim the mountains. Not all kneel immediately, not yet at least. They keep to their temples and castles and mountaintops, hoarding their wealth and knowledge, refusing to make concessions. It's admirable, but ultimately nothing more than a small rebellion, scratches in the dust. My father tolerates them to a point. Without difference, I think, without a foe or scapegoat, he sees no incentive to dominate. There's no drive to grow, and so there's no drive to eat. Taking control and enforcing his demands is just another way of feeding his power. We gain claims, and we get real dominion. And, of course, that favor. But I don't really care about that favor anymore. They will say that the sky over the Queen's throne cracked when it finally fell, split in half, green light boiling towards the heavens as the fortress came undone. The stones peeled like feathers, they will say, catching fire mid-air and fluttering down like flakes of snow. A monument to a dead power, they will call it, just not a ruin in Zokka's long shadow. Further inland, Lasserward awaits. It glows in the morning like a rotten tooth, blue and wet. Wished into being, according to the old stories, Lamas still breathes at its summit, eyes closed, dreaming of suns, probably. The debate is brought to the foot of Edo's Zokka, once again. It cannot be allowed to stand, Yansa's voice is broken glass. The throne fell, and so must the mountain. There can be no exception. Grimmer does not answer immediately, he studies the skyline, how the dawn catches against the towers of the ziggurat, how the wind bends its banners, but falters against the flames. You would make a pyre of a miracle, he says at least. Yansa shrugs. A miracle, yes, that's why it must burn. Let them understand. Understand what? Grimmer turns. That we don't abide the wonders that came before us, the knowledge within them. It's not about wonders, she spits. It's about fear. Wonder is a luxury they no longer possess. They must fear us. This is the cost of resistance, that is dominion. Grimmer steps forward, now a voice rising. And what of Koresimi? The artisans, the scribes, break the peak and we break anything worth finding. We came to unmake, Yansa growls. If they are so skilled, let them wish another mountain. The silence that follows is taut. From above, far above, the jade glint of the rising sun can be seen reflecting off the lapis summit. A shimmer, almost divine. Almost. Zokka is somewhere up there, they know, watching, waiting. Where the mountain stands or falls, after all, it already belongs to him. Let it stand. So we will raise it to the ground, we destroy the great project, we get yearly army tradition, we get slaves in Lavasar, and the Lavasar gets the price of life. Goods produced, we get local great project, and we will benefit from the great project. Lasava, is it this one? No wait, which one was that? It's not the Queen's Throne, the Queen's Throne is gonna be destroyed. It's a great project that I've looked at a second or like a while ago. Am I blind? I am blind. There we go. So what did you give again? You give trade value? You give trade value. I personally, the possible number of buildings modifier for me is a non-modifier. Like, literally. I don't give a shit about it. So this, we will prove that that place. We can also get demonic power, which actually brings us towards, well, the next summoning. Bringing it down, what does that do? So we do get the same thing about the harpies. We destroy the great project where it once was a mountain. We will gain even... We get Dame's tier on it. And prestige, and... That is better. I mean, the idea cost reduction... No, screw it. I mean, we're gonna waste demonic power. That's a bit bad. I don't like that. I mean, I can't really use demonic power at the moment for anything. That feels bad. Oh well. I don't care about the great project. Give me the Dame's tier. So, been there, done that. You guys can come back around here and protect against any kind of rebels. We are full. Oh no, we're also gonna waste all of this raising. Does that make sense? Oh, I guess it does a little bit. I mean, I guess I can't really do anything about it, is what I'm saying. Because we might be very much focused on slaves and gain a lot of bonuses for slaves, but it's Dame's tier. That's gonna be worth more. No matter what. Hey. Rude. So, you guys... Wait. Right, you're doing this automatically. Okay, you are here. There is another rebellion. We sadly enough don't have any boons to do, or something like that. Is there any world where we can harm the guys? Right, we don't ignore that. We want to get the thingy in first. But what are you doing? Go away. So, you guys go over here. Alright. For this, we basically at this point just... Wait? Is that the thing? What we're doing? Is there a world where we just get to... Yeah, we can't just go over boats. I don't think that boats really is gonna work out for us. Unless these guys are just gonna ignore us, of course. That's a different story. Hold on a second. And we do need... I do want to get these guys here crushed, obviously. There's no question about that. There we go, finish up the course. We do have another missionary, lovely. But yeah, at this point we're just gonna keep the stuff active. Hellfire, do I need the combat boosts? I don't think so. We could do the unrest. I mean, what's better? Goods produced or trade? At the moment I think goods produced is still better. Oh, we're also gaining our money now. Fantastic. What we all gained? There is the idea cost reduction and aggressive expansion impact if we take the gold. Yeah, I think that might actually make sense at this point. I have to admit, I kind of like the like smaller religious debates with now these two characters, with the scribe and the other one. It has something interesting to it, but... Oh, Kavodia has popped up. Hello Kavodia, you're also gonna be eaten at some point. So, corruption, stab cost and culture conversion. I mean, I guess we could just start culture converting by ourselves. Sure. Let me culture convert you. I think at this point it might even make sense because we get so many reductions. And this is just, yeah, this just takes forever if we just let it do like that. We want to turn the thing again, we need to initiate cults. There we go. All of this cheap stuff. That should also be fairly fast. I mean, the lighter pious thingy is good. But if it just takes too long, it's not gonna be really worth it. I'm not gonna do the expensive stuff here. This is all alright. This is actually a lot. I mean, yeah, we've converted a lot of stuff, I guess. Do we even have enough points for this? Yeah, we do. I'm willing to also do, like I said, I'm would also start doing you guys if necessary. Of course you guys stacked on top of that. I'm not surprised. I still need money. Alright, we have a penalty here, but it looks like this doesn't matter much. The Jacques drops. So, could I just sneakily... I mean, they're currently not doing anything. You're all sitting around here. And not moving. Oh no, now you're moving. Sure, heretics. You come back before they show up with their navy. Please. Oh, I mean, if you don't have anything extra, we will win this. The moment you guys pop in, I'm gonna leave. Alright. Do need to get a better navy at some point. Or a bigger navy. So, I mean, the last few things that we have here is just build up Zokka and then initiate cult. This is the Odia region, and this one is... Okay, we need to own these provinces that we got the claims on, the null provinces. I see. We'll do that in due time. We can still not walk here, right? Nope, they won't allow me to do that. You don't have actually much of an army, to be honest. Let's see if I managed it this time. They're already moving? Oh no, they actually just, at this point, they are just letting me do that. Okay. Just land there. Beat them up. You guys come over here. You guys kill these guys over here. Okay, we can actually do this stuff now, but like I said, we are gonna take the colonialism in first, add the Merc printing press. It's all the same stuff. Okay, you are gonna do this. You are gonna do this. And we are fairly done with war score. With occupying Akasik at least. I don't think we can do them in one go, but we'll do them fast enough. You come around, just to make sure that I have enough troops here. The culture conversions are fairly fast, yeah, okay. Holy Hubris, why not? Purging, I mean, no wait, converting things gives me the power, right? Yeah, that's how it works. I just need to get this and then Busila itself. This is gonna be a decent chunk of money, I assume. From Busila, because they seem rich enough. And I do want to cancel their alliances. Oh, we're also gonna end the episode here. So like always, like subscribe, shenanigans. I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!